Hey everybody, as always, I hope you're doing well out there. In this video, I'm going to be showing you two different things. I'm going to be showing you the weather trend indicator as well as how to set the storm alarm on your Suunto Core watch. Now, I'm using the Suunto Core Alpha Stealth. It shouldn't matter which version you've got. This video should work the same for everybody. I'll also apologize in advance. Some of the things I'm going to be showing you in this video are really hard to get on film, so I'm hoping you'll be able to see them, but just know that this isn't a very easy thing to film because of the size of some of the values as well as the reflectiveness of the crystal on your Suunto Core. So first and foremost, let's talk about the weather trend indicator. If you're in the timekeeping mode or altimeter barometer screen, you will see an arrow up at the top left-hand corner of your watch face. That is your weather trend indicator. It's actually two different lines that form together to basically make an arrow. The right side is the last 3 hours of barometric pressure. The left side is the 3 hours prior to that of barometric pressure. And generally what happens is if your barometric pressure is rising, your weather is getting better, and that arrow can point up. If the barometric pressure is declining over a period of time, the arrow will point down. That generally represents a chance of a storm coming or the weather getting worse. You'll notice that mine's pretty straight, so there's really been no change in barometric pressure. There's 9 different arrow options that you can see on this watch, depending on what the barometric pressure is doing. There's nothing you have to do to turn on the weather trend indicator. It's going to be on there always. The one thing I will say is while it's on there all the time, it's very hard to see. I wish they would have made it a little bit bigger on this watch. So first and foremost, that's your weather trend indicator. The second thing that this watch has is it has a storm alarm that you can turn on or you can turn off. What the storm alarm is if there is a drop in barometric pressure of 4 hectopascals or 0.12 inches of mercury, depending on which unit you're using on your watch, but either of those two values over a 3-hour period, the watch will alert you that there's a storm alert. So unfortunately, not like some of the other watches on the market, I've got if you've watched my videos before, you know this, I've got the Garmin Instinct. The Garmin Instinct actually allows you to change that value so you can determine what the storm alert value should be. The Suunto Core has it set by default. I will say this, so far I haven't got any bogus alerts on my Suunto Core as I have with my Garmin Instinct. But that's what's nice with the Garmin Instinct is if you get some bogus alerts, you can actually change the value to get it to where it's right. The Suunto Core, you can basically turn off the storm alarm or turn it on, but there's no changing the values. So enough talking about that. Let me show you how to do it. We're going to press and hold the middle button on the right-hand side. That's our mode button. And if we hold it down, it'll take us into our menu options. Then we're going to use the down button, which is the button directly below it on the right-hand side. We're going to arrow down to altimeter barometer. We're again going to press the mode button to select our altimeter barometer settings. And then we are going to arrow down to storm alarm, press the mode button to select it. You'll notice in my case it's off. If I want to turn it on, I can simply press the up or down button to toggle it to on, and then I'm going to press the mode button. I've successfully set my storm alarm. Now I can simply press the back button a couple of times to get back to my main watch face. There's nothing you have to do other than turning it on. If the barometric pressure drops based on your sensors on your watch, you'll get the storm alarm. If it gets annoying, you don't want it, you can follow the same steps we just did and you can go turn it off.